He's got that crazy look in his eye again. Well, good morning. It's probably like 7:30 now. I slept really warm last night in the hammock. Here's a view from bed. I love my Superfly Tarp. Doors. And so I've got my DIY hammock, if you can see that. It's a nice long one and wide. It's maybe, I think it's maybe like 10.5 or 11 feet long and 5.5 feet wide. The local temperature said, let me see if I can pull it up on my phone quick. I think it said it was 9. My dad said it was even colder than that. Plus wind chill. Yeah, so if you can see that. It says 9 degrees here. Yeah, plus the wind chill. The wind's blowing maybe 25 mile an hour gusts. But it did pretty good. I could have set the tarp a little bit lower because the wind was really whipping, sucking the heat out from under me. As far as my underquilt, I have a Hammock Gear Phoenix with 2 ounces of overstuff. It was a Phoenix 40, and I think the 2 ounces brings it down to about 35 degrees. I think every ounce adds 3 degrees. I have that, and then I cut up an old sleeping bag into another underquilt, and then beyond that I took my Woobie here and just sort of just tied it up underneath, and that probably more than anything just helped cut the wind. One more thing that worked out pretty good was this Zippo hand warmer, and it's still going from about 11:30, maybe 12 last night or so. So we're going on 7 hours. I didn't measure the fuel, I just put a little bit in there. I've had problems in the past overfilling these things, and then they wouldn't light. Or it would just turn into a flame like a Zippo lighter. So I just put a little bit of fuel in. I didn't know how long it would last, but I'm really glad it's still working. So I'm warm as long as I'm here in my hammock, and but it's time to start to motor here pretty soon. Think about getting up. Could go for a hot cuppa from the French press. I think when I get out of the hammock, I'll be just in pack-up mode, and we'll head the heck out of here. He's got that crazy look in his eye again. Ooh, that wind is starting to pick up now. I think it's time to get up. Packing. I'm gonna pre-warm my boots with some foot warmers right now. He's got that crazy look in his eye again. Okay, so got the hammock packed away and just have the tarp to do. There's some of those big logs we cut and quartered. That's where another guy from our group was. He packed up early. It's our campsite with the wind. And it's cold. It is very cold. The wind is just brutal. Brutal on the hands. Look at that. Cold. Very, very cold. You can only keep them out for a minute. Less than a minute. But this is where we are. I have to clean up all that crap. We had a couple of beers, but they ended up turning to slush last night, so we didn't have too many. Probably for the better. You can see those pullouts are doing their job. And it really keeps the tarp off of my face when the wind's blowing. But you can see it would have been good if I had the tarp set a little lower, because that wind just cut right in there, and from that side, and that wind would just whip from up the hill, and it would come right in. But honestly, it wasn't bad. I noticed it, but it didn't really bother me. I think I had enough insulation underneath that I could afford it. But if I could avoid it in the future, I probably would. It just would have been that much nicer. And it's loosened up quite a bit too. Anyway, this is what we did for fun, if you can believe it.